So PT just done with Edson. It's his first of his hybrid, and he has gone on to the new and exciting new membership that we haven't quite released yet to current members, but we will do after a video announcement. There's Izzy trying to get in the shot. I haven't been on this PT thing, I haven't been on this vlogging thing too much, but I am thinking of starting a new Instagram page called Abs and Ting. Basically it's just where I rub food on my abs. Selma! What are you doing, Alisa?
I'm practicing my
Deadlift. 1 rep? You're testing 1 rep deadlift. That's what I want to see.
I missed it last week.
What are you going to get?
I don't know. I'm aiming for like 80.
80 kilos. Nice. What? Right, so 85. 85 kilos. Nothing less is accepted. But yes, I will promise get back on this vlogging thing more often. It's been tough lately, been busy. So you have to just wait out. I'm sorry.
You know my mate Clifton?
Yeah.
He's done his other ACL now. He's done his right knee twice. Bear in mind, right? He's supports.
So what percentage should I do? So we have on my
Good question.
and my, because I need to yeah, so not like overly hefty.
New education stuff. Precision nutrition.
I must be.
Looking forward to starting that. Great question by William just now. Natalie was asking what weight she should do for her bent over rows, and he said, what are you looking to get out of it? Perfect question. Anytime you should be able to ask yourself the question, why are you doing the exercise you're doing, and you should be able to answer it. If you can't do that, then the exercise is inappropriate. Trained him well.
How do you do
Every time the camera pans onto you, you wave.
Why not?
It's like it's like a reaction.
But it's better than, oh, it's the camera again. So grumpy. Yeah, someone ate a sweet and didn't offer us one. Are you happy? Mr. Grumpy. Mr. Happy?
Mister.
Mr. Grumpy, like the Mr. Man.
Oh, okay.
There is Mrs.
Yeah.
Isn't there? Mrs. Happy. Miss.
Yeah, you're Miss.
Miss. Miss Happy.
Team training after monthly team meeting. All about development. All about development. Toby, it's Toby time again. What are you doing now, Toby?
I am trying to find out my critical power, which unfortunately means I have to cycle as fast as possible for about a minute and a half, max effort, and then hopefully my power drops off at a certain rate, and where I bottom out should be my critical power, and that will be useful in some way at some certain time. Mainly when I retest in 8 weeks, and hopefully it's gone up. Pretty much. I'll sum up me.
Toby time, people. Toby time. Excellent. Do my hair. Whenever you're ready.
Can I get a minute? 19 seconds.
I want to get his face in it. Zoom in. How do you tell when it's not anaerobic for someone? When they're still standing? Aerobic. Has not got the
Still sitting.
nervous ability, central nervous system ability. Still walking. And now Will, who has probably a slightly higher level of ability to put some power down, is going to really suffer.
I'm going to go in 20 seconds. You can't do any faster.
That were 90 seconds.
I'm going for 30.
Critical power. He got up to about
how anaerobic he is.
1900
How aerobic
watts on there. It's pretty bloody high. Got up to like 1900, 1950 I think it was.
I think I topped out at like 1400. So he's got like it's crazy.
High power output.
On 1 RPM.
So this is Toby's graph from the power output of after he did his critical power test. Pretty cool. We'll work out some stuff off that. So one of the great things about having multiple expert coaches here is teamwork during PT. So Will's PT just had some quite major dysfunction highlighted, and we were able to work as a team to kind of come up with an idea of what the problem might be and how we can get around it whilst allowing the athlete to train and not get injured is the most important part, and also try to improve the function of the athlete. The biggest problem we face within a functional fitness program is that most of us, including myself, are highly dysfunctional, so we have our own little weaknesses and imbalances that generally are highlighted by functional fitness programs, and those highlights are, what's the word, they are accentuated and they come to bear as a injury. And what we don't want is new clients coming in within the first couple of weeks getting injured. Our first rule that we work by as coaches is first do no harm. So we want to make sure that we are highlighting these imbalances and then putting some things in place to correct them. So as you can see, he's over there doing a drill of it, working with Will to help fix the imbalance that Will has highlighted during a thorough assessment. So yeah, great to be part of a team. So it is Tuesday night, just finished. Me and Will just had an interesting conversation about prescription of exercise. Camera fell over. Prescription of exercise. The key word really being prescription. So part of our aim as a gym is to have the gym seen as a professional facility for health and fitness prescription. Corrective exercise and corrective prescription of movements and nutrition advice as part of the first line of defence in the war against chronic disease. We are aiming to build a facility that is part of the first line in defence against chronic disease, not against the dark arts. Harry Potter reference. And we talked about how do we individualise what has now become a group-based fitness industry where people want to train with other people. How do we effectively prescribe corrective movement that is very individualised and specific to each individual within a group-based environment to allow us to maintain the benefits of that group-based environment, like fun, community, competition, camaraderie. Yeah, that's how you say it. And our idea was theme-based programming. Everyone has an individual program. Here at our gym, everyone has an individual coach. And if you are a member and you don't have an individual coach yet, because it's still in the old membership, contact us and we can help you out. I'm going to pick it up because I prefer picking it up. And yeah, so when everyone has that individual coach, they get an individualized program that after an assessment and a screening, we can say to you that, for instance, if the workout was strict pressing and you haven't got the thoracic mobility in extension to get your arm safely above your head without eventually causing some form of shoulder issue, then you shouldn't be doing a barbell strict press. You could potentially be doing a dumbbell variation or a landmine variation where we don't push straight up, we push out to the front, and then over time we get you working up through the vertical plane, or the frontal plane, should I say. And that was kind of our idea, and logistically it would be tough. So it's over time, I think, that we need to instill this thinking of education around movement prescription as a prescription for health and not just a prescription for fitness, if that makes sense. And it is a prescription to keep people healthy, to get them fitter. Just like your doctor would prescribe you paracetamol to get out of pain, we want to prevent you getting into pain in the first place so you don't have to go to the doctor. And this, I believe, is what a professional facility and professional strength and conditioning fitness facility should be doing. Unfortunately, not enough in the world are. But we're going to try and do our small piece, do what we can, help as many as we can with our approach to fitness. Yeah, so theme-based programming is actually a really nice, concise, and quickly defined conclusion within a 5-10 minute period, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah, great conversations about programming on all things fitness. Tuesday night, over with. See you tomorrow.